Shalom, this is Rabbi Isaac Levy, unveiling biblical truths regarding Shabbat. We have been reading from Exodus chapter 20, known as the chapter of the giving of the law. So, what part specifically from the law? The Ten Commandments, the very commandments that God inscribed. Think about inscription, not just surface, but laser-like, God's finger penetrating, engraving right through the rock, the Ten Commandments. They were so important to God, and they were embedded in the strongest and hardest surface known to man. Because even when we sharpen our metal knives and such, we do this on a rock. So God has used the very rock to show us the importance of the Ten Commandments. Listen to this. We have been reading in chapter 20 and verse 8 to 11. But I'm going to go back to verse 8 to show you the importance of this one day. Where is it found? In the Ten Commandments. So for those who believe, well, my pastor or my rabbi said that this is Old Testament, or this is only for the Jews. Well, listen to this. If we believe that the Bible is the Word of God, all of it, from Genesis to Revelation, listen to this. Verse 8. Remember, because God is concerned that we may forget, and we may, in fact, bring another day to replace God's holy day, as many have done, bringing in the first day of the week and claiming, well, we have the right to change God's days, the holiness of God. No, it says, remember. Don't forget, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. Move on. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all of thy work. Well, we cannot complete all of our work. That's not what he's talking about. Whatever work you're doing, you need to cease your work on the 6th day. So you will be prepared mentally and physically to rest on God's day. So looking at verse 9, 6 days shalt thou labor and complete your work. Complete your work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord. Whose day is it? It is the day of the Lord. It's not man's day. It belongs. It has a boss. It has an owner. The Creator himself. It says, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it, in the Sabbath, in it, thou shalt not do any work. Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy maidservant, nor thy maidservant. That is, these are the people that are working for you. Don't be pushing your work on them by saying, well, I am the boss, therefore I get to rest, but you have to continue. No, God is no respecter of any one person. His laws must be obeyed by all mankind. He says, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle. What? Yeah. He does not want us to hook up those cattle, those bulls and oxen behind the plow to work on the Sabbath day. God is so adamant that everyone who works, everyone is to rest on his day. And he says, your cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. So even the people, the stranger here falls in the category of Gentiles. So if a Gentile comes to the camps of the Hebrews, and you might say, well, these laws are given only to me. They're Jewish Hebrew laws. It's a Gentile. Put him to work. God says no. Who is the Gentile going to learn from about God's Sabbath if it's not from the Hebrews, the one that were given the Ten Commandments? So he says, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them. But he rested on the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it, made it holy.